Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at a top 20, anytime, anywhere, any place type of trick. It doesn't rely on cards, so you can use it anywhere. Because you never want to get in a situation where somebody comes up to you and says, hey, we heard that you know magic tricks. And then you don't have no cards, so you're sitting up there going, hummina, hummina, hummina. You don't want to do that. You want to be prepared at all times, any place, anytime. You may be in a car as a rideshare driver, and you got to do something quick, impromptu, that doesn't require a lot of skill, and it doesn't require a lot of ingredients and cards and stuff like that. So here we go. In this one, we're going to ask that the person take out their smartphone and put their month of their date of birth, but it's not going to be their year, because some people in certain circles are sensitive to you telling them exactly what their age is, especially if they reach a particular age, a certain age. They say, don't be putting my age out in the street. So on this, we're going to do your birth date minus the year. So in this case, we'll pretend that the person was born 2 days before Christmas. So they would come up and they wouldn't tell me, because I say, keep it a secret. Just put your month of birth there. So they put 12. And I say, okay, then double that. So they put times 2 equals. And then I say, okay, skip steps 3 and 4. And then we get to step 5, which is the bisexual portion of this trick. Because, you know, anybody that's too sensitive about the year that they were born and their age, you know, they're a little bit of the G word, but we won't say the G word. We'll call it bisexual, which leads us to the mnemonic. We have to do that. We're not just being rude. We have to do that because we got to remember that step 5 is 2 steps, which is plus 5 equals, and then it's times 50. So there's a reason why we said that it's bisexual, because that 5th part is always 2 steps. And we'll remember that 11 months from now, even if we never do the trick again, we'll remember, okay, when somebody's too afraid to tell their year of birth or how old exactly they are, then we know that that's the G word, but we don't use the G word, so we'll say that's step 5, which is the bi word, and we're going to use 2 steps. So now here's the point where we're going to, because we're dealing with just their month and their day, now we got to put in their day, what day were they born. And we said 2 days before Christmas, so plus 23 equals. And now, of course, because this is the bisexual trick, I, as the magician and the mentalist, come up and I secretly am going to subtract the weight of all those giant Hollywood hunks. We're not talking about them pipsqueaks. We're not talking about 205-pound Ryan Gosling. We're talking about the big guys, you know, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You know, these guys with these big old heavy-duty heads, like Vin Diesel and the Watt brothers from football. So then we're going to subtract their weight, minus, and voila, right there's the answer. You were born 12/23. Let's do it one more time with another date, just to make sure that it wasn't beginner's luck. This person was born April 1st. January, February, March, April. So they're going to put in 4 times 2 equals, we get to the bisexual part, plus 5 equals, times 50 equals, plus the first, because that's the day they were born, equals, and then minus the hunk's weight. And we're talking about those Helmsworth brothers, minus the youngest one, who's a pipsqueak, equals, you were born on 4, which is April 1st. That's a wonderful trick.